Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to KSP with Moon, the Kerran Empire. I apologize for the delay. I was talking to your mom, but now that we're done, we're here and we got work to do. So, hold on. Okay. So, let us take a look. We are going to further expand the KS-1, the Imperium. All right, the Imperium is our center of operations in space. This is KS-1 Imperial High Command. Hold on, let's see here. KS-1 model. There we go. Open craft. You can delete the core. You can delete. Let's see here. Gonna delete. ML MLV1. MLV1's gone. Let's see here. Misev was a good craft. Keep that. Watch 2. That's what we need to do. Let's go to the KS-1 second stage. I need to copy the subassembly off of this. So this is what we launched last night up to the Imperium. This was the module that enabled to be able to dock. So now, at any given time, we can launch up an SSTO shuttle to transfer crew up to the station, transfer crew back to the ship, and then, fly them back down to Kerbin and successfully land on the runway. And I think... Don't do that to me, Bean. Seriously, I'm sitting here reading it. Like, stop it. Do not do that to me. Okay, so, fuck, now yeah, so we launched this up. We now have a shuttle that can successfully traverse from the runway up to the station and back. So we have a serviceable station in orbit, which is great, which means we can expand it. So last night we completed most of what we needed to do to upgrade the Imperium by adding more crew capacity. However, we did not add an auxiliary viewing cupola. I think someone's... Oh, crap, I missed it. You know me in the early stream, I'm really into the comments. Come here, phone. Screen is not working. Did you die? Oh my god, did you die? Phone. Okay, well, my phone has decided to not phone. I don't know why. But that means I can't read. No. Okay, there we go. It's phoning again. Come on. Oh, it's updating. Okay. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? God, I need you. You're so expensive. You're literally pivotal to every aspect of my life. Fuck. Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to read the longer comments for a second. Anyway, back to the task at hand. We tried telling it to the phone. We tried telling it to phone. That's funny. You, over there, phone. You must phone better. Okay, so here we go. There's no way to rename Kerbals without, like, activating cheats, right? KS Google setting me out. That's funny. Okay, so we launched this up. We now have a serviceable station in orbit, which is fucking fantastic, right? We've got this pretty decent delivery service module, right? So I need to copy this because we are going to want to stick this on other things, right? So I'm going to turn this into a sub-assembly. So then this whole launch system, right, the Ephira, the very successful Ephira Mark III launch system we have, will be able to be have two variants, right? The one we stick on something we're launching and the one that we stick on something we need to add to something, right? This is our station builder variant of the Ephira 3. Let's see here. You know what? Actually, we'll do it like this. EVA Mark III. Okay, payload delivery system. Okay, so this is the EVA Mark III payload delivery system. Here we go. Luna multiplayer. If only. So we no longer need this one because this one's up in space, right? So, saving the EVA Mark III payload delivery system. The PETUS. Very large and in charge, powerful, with a lot of thrust. Space PETUS. Psst, he's on console. I am on console. I know. Yeah. Sue likes to chide me, likes to jab me about that. Okay. So, I've decided that we are going to build a craft specifically for machine assisted operations in IVA, or you're in EVA near the Imperium, right? Save that. So we're going to switch editor. Now, it wants us to add a cupola to the station, right? That's the only thing we have left to do to complete that mission we started last night is add another cupola. So I am going to use the cupola module. I'm going to use the cupola module and build a sexy little worker bee, essentially, right? So sexy little worker bee that's going to be able to break off from the station, move around the station, and assist in operations, whether it's you know uh, like maneuvering parts, collecting trash and debris, maybe assisting other craft with getting in closer. It's just gonna be a little worker bee, and I've never built anything like this, and I don't exactly know what its functions and capabilities are going to be. But we're going to start with this seed and build a beautiful tree. And just like I said last night, if we get to 20 people on the stream at one time, I will read another one of my poems or a story or something when we accomplish the mission. Bees are nice. Be nice to the bees, you son of a bitch. Okay, so this is going to be... Bzz, 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 bzz. Okay. That was a very good suggestion. It could be an imp, right? Yeah, so its nickname's going to be Imp, right? Let's see here. So this is the first of its line. What is the three-letter acronym for what it's going to be? Let's see here. So if it's a shuttle, a service shuttle, auxiliary service shuttle. Yes, you know what? Ass. Yes, an auxiliary service shuttle. No, we're not doing that. I can't. I can't. Let's see here. That's golden. Thank you. I can't. I can't just leave it as ass. So I like the auxiliary service shuttle, but maybe we do auxiliary. No. No, no, no. Somebody give me some suggestions. You know I love my acronyms. We're just going to leave it as ass for right now, but it's not going to be ass. We're not launching it till we come up with something better than ass. But this is the auxiliary service shuttle. Maybe I'll call it auxiliary service shuttle, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm going to call it like the full typed P-Dragon. It will be ass. Okay, fine. It's ass. Auxiliary Service Shuttle. But I'm gonna spell it all out, so then you laugh when you realize the acronym, right? Like, gotta be a little tongue-in-cheek here. Auxiliary Service Shuttle. There we go. Auxiliary Service Shuttle. Have you seen my ass? Honey, where did I park my ass? All right, so this is a craft, and before we do anything, we need to make sure that we are giving its bare bones necessities, right? To be a craft. And what does it take to be a craft, right? What does it take to be maneuverable in space? Well, step one, have the thing that tells it to go. This is the thing that tells it to go. Awesome. Cool. We've got the pilot's seat, right? That is what is in control. Perfect. So what are we going to use to maneuver in space, right? We're not just gonna, stick a paddle out the window and row. We're not gonna cast a sail. We're going to use fuel. And the only fuel that makes sense right now, let's see, what do we have? Yeah, the only fuel that makes sense right now is rocket fuel. So then the next question is, what, how much rocket fuel do we want? Do we want it extra large? No, we do not. We want to keep it small. It is a small ass. I've honestly, VDW, you said make a Roman sailing boat with all the rows. I have probably for a few months now been pondering over the idea of building, because I like to build cool stuff, of building like a sailing ship, right? And not just something that sits on the water, but like a ship using stock parts, obviously, right? But I'm still working out in my head how I would make sails that that look decent enough, right? I'm still haven't sat down and tried to do that project, so maybe at some point we'll make a small boat, right? Just mono propellant make sense? Just monopropellant. Well, that's a good point. If it's just a small ass, and it's just going to be servicing the outside of, it's going to service the Imperium. This is the Imperium's ass. Um, could we just use monopropellant? Yes, we could just use monopropellant. However, most of the craft that we're bringing VDW, I will make a Kerbal launcher, but I'm not doing it now, and I'm not doing it here because these are our friends, right? And friends don't kill friends, right? We need them, but it will happen. No, it's definitely a divert, right? Like, not to stab you, knife into my chest. Like, we're doing the thing you're saying you're not doing. That doesn't mean you're not doing it, right? Like, no offense, but launcher on station. We will upgrade the capabilities of this. Eventually, what I'm going to do is the Imperium is probably going to have one of my rotary rocket launchers on it that some of you have seen, right? We'll start developing weapons later. Don't worry, right? But right now we're building up infrastructure. Anyway, as I was saying, so you suggested should we just use monopropellant, and we could just use monopropellant, but then we will need to make it easy to bring monopropellant to the station, deliver the monopropellant to the station, and if the only thing using the monopropellant is this, no rocket engine, just monopropellant. Do we have, let's see here, we have the puffs. Okay, we could use puffs. All right. I don't have ion engines. Wait, yes I do. No, I don't. That's a Terrier. No. No ion engines. I have some cool things planned for ion engines later, but yeah, no, we'll just use puffs. All right, so fuel tanks. How much monopropellant does this use? This has 10. Okay. Let there be as. Research some ion. Nah, not yet. I'm not worried about. That's I don't. No, not yet. We'll get there. Okay, monopropellant tank, maybe. Okay, that's very large. Okay, how about this one? It's smaller, but I think we can do better. Okay. All right. And puffs. Okay, there we go. Okay. Direct. Alright. Engines. You are getting sleepy. So sleepy. You want to like and subscribe and join the Discord and tell your friends and let your grandmother, who does nothing but knit and has nothing better to do, know what Kerbal is and how it excites you. And then she'll want to get involved in Kerbal Space Program because she wants to be involved in her grandson's life because she regrets that she wasn't very involved in her granddaughter's life, right? And so she'll get into Kerbal, and then she'll have nothing better to do, and she'll get good at Kerbal, and she'll want to be where you are and spend time with you, so she'll be here. But then her friends also, who are regretting, their family, and the family doesn't love them as much, and they're at the home, and they don't come to visit, they're gonna want to hang out and do what the other cool grammars are doing. And soon we'll have a runaway Asimov cascade of grandmas joining the server. The grandmas, this concentration of grandmas will draw in grandpas, right? And the grandpas and the grandmas will form tighter, bonds, right? They're more likely to come back because then this will be a thing that they do together. We will thus become traditional, all right? And we will insert ourselves into not one but two generations back of value, right? And they will tell their children to be involved with this, and it all starts with you. Well, not you, Table. Obviously, your grandparents are dead. My grandpa knows how to do it doing a transit window. My grandpa would kick your ass. All right. All right, there we go. I think maybe I just want one. Just one. Just one. Ladies and gentlemen, early on the stream, the train. It's Friday. They're trying to get home early. Chugga chugga, let's go. Is this? Oh, it's at an angle. Okay. Let's see here. Do. I think that's fine like that, honestly. It doesn't need to be powerful. Okay, so now we're gonna command and control. All right, we want to not smash into things if we can help it, so we're gonna put 4 of those in a nice way right there. Maybe? Maybe. No. Wait a second. Don't let me forget to put this here. Well, not right there. That would look incredibly stupid. Don't let me forget to put this here. And put that there. Cool. Did it. Awesome. Click. Yep. Strut. Yep. Yep. Perfect. Awesome. That's white. Okay. Cool. Let's see here. I want to put stuff up here and down here. So what could I put here? Well, I could put one of these cubes here. That cube is kind of the same shape. Yeah, cube is kind of the same shape. So we're gonna do. Put that. Come down. There we are. Right? Aha, yes. Perfection. Alright, and then we're gonna go here, and we're gonna grab these. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, also, if you have Spotify, you are welcome to join the Spotify stream. There was someone in the Spotify stream last night on the Spotify session last night after I got off, right? Like I turned off Kerbal, sitting on the PlayStation home screen, made myself some ramen noodles because I'm a broke bitch, right? And then there's just like good music playing. It wasn't like it was music I was aware of, but it was music that was not on one of my playlists. And this is well after you guys, had left the session. So like, who the fuck is putting on this music, right? I was like, who the fuck is putting on this music? So I go to Spotify, and it says there's one other dude with like a Pakistani name in my Spotify session, and he's listening to good music. But I've got no way to like interact with this guy. So for like the next hour, I'm putting songs in the queue that are like kind of like this music, kind of same genre, right? And he skipped a couple and some he didn't, right? So here I am having my music taste judged by some dude I have literally no idea who he is, where he is. He's got a weird foreign fucked up name, right? And I'm sitting here like, do you like my music? And like, I don't know, it was cool. I had this weird bond moment. It was cool, man. So there are consequences to publicly posting your Spotify sessions, but outside of accidentally, finding yourself in a position to offer your music to people. That might have been you, Table. Well, who? All right, name one of the name what you were playing last night. It's an Arabic name. Which one was it? What's the name? You don't you don't member? You don't member your own name? Uh, were you putting on Yellow Card and stuff? Was it Yellow Card and Sonic Youth, I think, and then there were some other people? Because if that was you, then fuck yeah, dude, you got a great taste in music. Like I was jamming. Like this is fucking great. Who's putting this on? And that's what then I hopped in the chat and I asked like, hey, did any of you guys put this music on? And everyone's like, no. I'm like, all right, bye losers. All right, so looks like we solved the mystery. All right, so I like that. So we are going to do structural. Clean that up a little bit. All right, rigid. All right. Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Okay. We better calm down. We're doing too good of a job here. We can't keep this up the whole stream. This looks fucking great so far. Okay. So obviously we would need a way to generate power. Okay, so let's do that. And then we're gonna put this on here. Wait. No, that's trash. Oh, how about this? How about yeah, let's fucking go. I did not steal the Artemis blueprints. Obviously, if we need to charge our batteries, we'll just look not at the sun, right? Makes the most sense. I see people sometimes put like a solar panel right here. It's like, oh, cool. So when you need juice, you're just gonna, fucking fry everybody in the cockpit. Okay, sounds like a great plan. We want that to fit perfectly. Does that fit perfectly? It almost fits perfectly. If we can just shift it up just like the tiniest little bit. Jeb was saved. Did you like and subscribe to the stream? Well, shit. Well then, good. You may have you have my thanks. Appreciate you. All right, we're gonna shift that back. That is left LR, yeah, left and right, left and right. Okay. Okay. And then we want to shift it in one. Okay, and then we want to give her a little rotate. I don't wanna. I want to make it look like that because that looks cool to me. Okay. Now we need a light on our ass. Okay. How about 2 lights on either side? There we go. Hmm. 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 I will not. I don't know. I don't know, but probably maybe. Okay. Flip that around here. Just like that. Around again. Okay. Nope, we liked it the other way. What am I doing? There we go. Wait, no, we liked it the other way. Motherfucker. Stop being stupid. Okay. There we go. Right there. Okay. Okay. And we're gonna just tilt that out just a little bit. Right. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Alright, so that looks fucking sick. Okay. Alright. So we have the ability to rotate, and we have the ability to go back and forth. We should probably add some batteries, right? Alright. Do instruments of torture count? Are you torturing people with mayonnaise? Pretty sure that's against the Geneva Convention. Alright, the phone has finished updating again. I swear it keeps giving me more updates. It's like, hey, you want some new shit on your phone? No, I don't. I don't want new shit on my phone. There we go. Just like that. Am I Chainsaw Man? No. But um, I've seen at least a couple episodes of that. Okay, we like that. That's fucking sick. Okay. What else do we want here? How can we make this sickly sick thing sicker? Well, we like things to look cool, so command. No, we coupling. There we go. Grab one of these. What did I attach? Oh, now I remember. Okay. There we go. Oh, we've seen this trick before. Okay. We're going to rigid, orange, auto strut, disable staging, and force percent 0. Okay, and then we're going to shift that in with R1 and the left and right on the stick. So, oh, okay, R1, left and right on the stick. There we go. There we go. Wait. No, that looks like shit. Okay. No, we gotta rotate it. No, we gotta rotate it. Rotate it. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, shifting this out, shifting this up. Okay, this song's actually pretty fucking sick, dude. I'm digging this. That's right, I was checking. Is my phone done updating yet? You fucking... Okay, start. Cool. More AI bullshit. Awesome. Cool. Do you want to see what's new? Fuck you. No, I don't. Oh, great. And now my phone is slower because of the update. Fuck you, Samsung. I don't want to buy another one. And now you're downloading another update? You know what? Fuck it. I just don't have a phone anymore. You guys, I'm Amish. Alright, this is now Amish Space Program. Okay. Turn that on. I want to see what those look like. Aimed down. Okay. Okay. There we go. No more Rammstein. Skipping Rammstein. I will let Nirvana play though. Okay. Alright, so we've got all our directions handled. Right. Cool. So we now have a functional ass. And we even have this awesome viewing hole on our ass. This looks great. Things are looking good. What is the ass for? What does the ass do? What does that ass do? Yes. Okay. So, what do we want the ass to do? Well, we want the ass to be able to grab things. It do be doing things though. It does. And you know, Bane, as I get older, my ass does more and more things. Usually just involuntary things. You know, you bend over to pick something up and suddenly everyone in the room hates you. Auxiliary Service Shuttle. I feel like that name is definitely not going to make people weirded. Yeah, definitely not. Like, okay. Well, what do we got for science? Nothing. Robotics? Okay, do we have... Utility? Okay. Coupling? Okay. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Ideas are forming in my brain hole. Okay. Alright. You know, I just realized something. As cool as this little cluster back here looks, like, it's completely useless to us. we need to, be able to dock. We need to be able to stick our ass in places and park it there. Park your ass over here. Okay, Dad. All right, so we're going to go to structural. This one? No. This one? No. Can I get the right size? No. Ooh, there's a piece somewhere. Fuel tanks. You know what? I think we will add one of these fuel tanks because. Never mind. I changed my mind. It was a bad idea. Structural. This one. Yeah. No. Hmm. Maybe this wasn't the best choice. Maybe I want a low profile ass. Yeah. I do want a low profile one. Okay. I'm trying to give this thing function, but I don't. Aha, that's one thing it does need is an antenna. Yes, we can absolutely have a space barbecue. Honestly, that's probably one of the best suggestions anyone's ever made on this channel. I don't even want this one. I want these ones. Okay. And they're going to stick out of this. There we go. I'm going to use an exploit where I'm going to shift the I'm going to shift the antenna backwards and be able to place it wherever I want. It'll make no difference to the game whatsoever, but yeah. Exploit. Thank you, Ben. Okay, so let's try fuel tanks. How much do you hold? 20? You hold a whole 20? How many can we fit on here? Oh, yeah. There we go. We're gonna have to move the solar panel, so unfortunately. I know it's not an exploit. I'm just I'm just being silly, guys. Okay. Shift that out. There, see that looks good. Well, that doesn't. Like the most disgusting thing you can ever have on your craft is this. Like this phasing ugly. I hate it. 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 Okay. Okay. Bring that in like that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Yeah, we can. No, we got ugly in there. Fuck. What if we rotate this around? Okay, you. Come here. You. Come here. You. Come here. In one? No. Down one? No. Around one? No. We don't like that. Just a hair. What if we do that? But yeah, but now I want the other way again. God, I'm so indecisive. You, right there. You, right there. You. Yeah. That might do nicely. Yeah, we're liking this. We're liking that a lot. Okay. Okay, like that. Okay, come here. All right. Put that here. Okay. That looks fine to me. That could probably easily dock. So let's minions. Tunginked. Okay. Now let's go back to command and control. There we go. We're going to shift this in a way that makes us happy. There we go. Mm-hmm. I love trash. Trash. Okay, there we go. Put that. Nope. Oh, right there. Maybe. Maybe. Oh. Oh. Ew. Oh. Yeah. Okay. That does look cool. Yeah, that looks cool. Hi, I'm Mr. Booby Buyer, and I'll buy those boobies for 50 schmeckles. Okay, maybe now we add the solar panels to the rear. Yeah. Okay. Do we want it like that? We probably want it like that. Okay, then we're gonna do a shifty boy in. Okay. Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Look look at that. Hmm. So much Nirvana. Does anybody got anything other than Nirvana? I know I'm older and I like some Nirvana. You know, I'm gonna start throwing songs in the queue. But so you guys are aware, I have playing not just any playlist, but Moon's greatest hits and other shitty songs, right? So like, I'd say about 80% of my music taste is in the playlist that we're currently in. Did we knock me out of my playlist? Where do I view the queue? There it is. Okay. Yeah, don't feel pressure to add music to the queue if you're interested in learning and discovering more music, because I have over 4 days worth of handpicked songs in here. Now, people absolutely hate a song, skip it, whatever, fuck you. But there's a lot of good music in here. A lot of good music. How many people are in here? Two more? Okay. Off with his head. Okay, so let's put something cool to bridge that gap there. What do we got? All right, and bring that out a little bit. Come here. Here we go. Swear to me! Harvey Dent, Can we trust him? Come on. Ravioli, ravioli, give me the batterioli. Oh, fucking A right, dude. Look at that. Ugh. But I want to rotate it. See, I would love these batteries so much more if they had the light centered. See, that looks fucking tasty. Look at that. I mean, they're not in the proper placement. We're gonna fix that for it to look more tasty. But yeah, there we go. Was that 8? Yeah, that's 8. Okay. What would you do if someone called you a rocket's bad? I would remind them that that's why they're here. Like a train wreck looks at in general direction of train, like a train wreck. You can't help but watch. I like to build pretty ships. All right, they don't all have to have a purpose, and they don't all have to be the most optimistic thing. But I like to make things look cool. I like to put thought into where I'm placing things and how I'm lining things up. Um, these it's the little things for me that I enjoy. I love Kerbal because this is I it's a canvas, right? I'm making art. Thank you, table. All right. So there we have juice. We have docking capability. All right. We've got the cupola. All right. Perfect. What else do we need? Okay. Oh, yes. D-orbit thrusters. How much does this hold? 20? Okay, 20 times 8. 1,000? 100? 160? Right, 160, right? I think that's decent. Okay. What else can we add to this? All right, so fuel tanks. Let's see here. See if I can manage to maneuver any of these. Where can I stick this? No, can't fit that one, but this donut. Yeah, this donut. Okay. Could definitely crawl through my donut. We could do 2 donuts. Okay. Rigid. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you want me to use the gold one, press 1. If you want me to use the silver one, press 2. Okay. There we are. Threvin! Bane, you're such an asshole. I love it. Alright. I think the gold looks good in there, right? Okay. So then we need to add... If my phone doesn't stop restarting and trying to update itself, I'm gonna have a conniption. Okay. Twitch engine. Twitches make pretty good power. We don't need that many of them. I think just 2 is going to do it. We're going to take these, remove that from symmetry, remove that from symmetry. Hey, Bean, what's up, buddy? Yes, sir. Bane can't stop yapping about a robotic arm. I'm aware. I'm fully aware of the amount of times the robotic arm has been requested on this stream and the last one. And I assure you, I plan to make a robotic arm at some point. But I'm not adding one to this. Not this. This is essentially an escape pod. Alright? We're gonna launch it up. 2 of them. Dock them in place. Well, 1 for now. But every time you mention the robotic arm, I'm gonna skip it to the next stream. Robotic dong. Absolutely. Okay. Does it need chutes? It does need chutes. That is a good call out. Trying to figure out how I want to add, let's see here. Not spiders, those are way too small. A spark, maybe 2 sparks coming out the sides of it, yes. No, it doesn't need a heat shield. Who's your daddy? Moon's your daddy now. Okay. There we go. And you will attach here. Let's see here. Stop updating, you fucking bitch. This is downloading software update. I don't want the software update. I don't. I don't want the software update. Do not give it to me. It's stupid, and I don't want it. Good. Okay. Done, 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 done. Okay. Let's see here. This one, this one. Yeah, these will be fine. And we're going to remove from symmetry. Put that there. Do these have, these don't, it doesn't matter if they have gimbal or not. Is the fuel going to be, yes, okay. Okay. They do have a gimbal, okay. It's just a little bit of gimbal. Alright. Okay. I don't want that on there. No mount. Okay, we're going to remove from symmetry. Ugh, get out of there. Okay. Do you guys smell something funny every time we try to rotate the craft to the left using our RC test thrusters? It gets all smoky inside. Remove from symmetry. There we go. What? Wait. No. Nor. Okay, there we go. You. Remove from symmetry. Okay. And now we will do the shifty bits. You just get up in there. There we go. Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck yeah. All right, look at that. Look how that shape lines up. So good, right? Yeah. This is... And Moon saw it, and he saw that it was good. And it was good. All right, what do you think, guys? Do we want, for the service shuttle, do we want that orange or do we want that black? Press 1 for black, press 2 for orange. No opinions heard from the chat. Table says 1. Bean says 2. Now Table has switched to 2. Table and Bean have allied in the chat. Okay. Gonna remove that. Gonna remove that. Awesome. Kerbin KDF says 2. All right, so yeah, we're sticking with orange, it looks like. All right. Okay. We could put... It is an emergency vessel, absolutely. It's just an emergency little service vessel. It can pop down to grab things in orbit. It can automate itself to smash into something. We can put something in it, someone in it as an escape shuttle if it's more viable to do that than to launch a whole craft to go get them. Yeah, we could do a lot with it. We could do a lot with it. This is auxiliary service shuttle, and we can use this for other things, right? We can make an auxiliary shuttle port for things. We can make an attachment for the auxiliary shuttle to give it more capabilities, like a big arm. I'm thinking. I don't think I've ever had this. I don't think anybody's ever had this idea before. But what if we built like a robotic arm, right? And we called it the Americarm, right? Because America, and it's used to like assemble things in space. Yeah, the Americarm. I think that sounds like a fantastic idea. I think it is currently re-entry capable. I think this ass can handle the heat. The fuel for the spark engines is located directly between. All right, it's right here. It's right here. Ah, yes, parachute. Es muy importante. Thank you. All right. Do. Utility. What are we listening to now? What is this? Phone, did you restart again? Stop it. Okay. Okay. Now all my icons are different. Uh okay. Going back to the Spotify. Reopening the Spotify. Reconnecting to the session. Okay. Um, who added this to the queue? Let's see. Okay. All right. Don't be afraid to let the music play, though, guys. We got plenty of songs to work from. And if you don't like the song that's playing, but you don't know what one you want to add, just skip it. I'm just kidding. That's a trap. Don't do it. Okay. Parachutes. Almost distracted me. Hmm. Where do I want to add the parachute? I think just the one right here. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll do nicely. I'm gonna shift it back a little bit. Okay. Yeah, look at that. That's elegant. We like it. And then maybe I was thinking maybe we put a drogue behind it. Let's see if we can make this work. Get out of here, window. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. I will post the Spotify link now. One moment. Oh my God. There we go. Oh my God, guys, look at that. That's fucking great. Okay. Grabbing the Spotify link. Okay. Invite others. Share link. Copy link. We're going back. We're going back to the stream. Okay. Perfection. Okay, so what else? We got parachutes. That should be more than enough fuel to deorbit from the station. Okay. Well, let's take her up. Yeah? Let's take up two of them. Right? We'll launch two together. Um One will be for testing reentry, and one will be one will be for attaching to the Imperium. Um, the other one we'll use for testing. Maybe we'll send somebody home in it. hmm This is good. I like this. I like this a lot. This is an expandable thing. I imagine having a large ship with a couple of these. All right. Am I forgetting anything on the auxiliary service shuttle? Its current capabilities, it's just an escape pod, honestly. But it also can, do minor things. I don't need all the RCX directions covered. It weighs 2.5 ham sandwiches, and it's got a fucking big fatty reaction wheel inside of it. I'll just turn. It's got two if you count the cockpit. Guaranteed. Anytime I want. Well, no. You know what? You're absolutely fucking right. Because that's gonna make docking a pain in the ass. All right. Command and control. Haha. Lights for docking. Excellent point. Let me add the other directions. Okay. For big kettle drum. Oh my god. we're doing we're doing things great here. No, you're right, Moonbow. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Where are we compared to our center of? Okay. Let's shift that over a little bit. I want to bring that in just a hair. God, so many hairs. Okay, no. Er, er. Okay, no. Gotta line up with that edge without breaking it. You want them as far back as possible? Ah, because that's where my docking port is. Is that what you're suggesting? Hmm. A good point. Okay. I think this is all. Wait. Forgetting. You're right. The docking light. Okay. All right. I cannot wait till I can stream my PlayStation through my capture card so that I can add the Spotify stream directly to the chat. Okay. Do I want the whole spotlight? Yeah, but probably. We probably want the whole spotlight. Yeah. You recommend we rotate our engines outward a tiny bit? For what reason? I'm sorry, it cut off. Okay. I think I actually want to use a square one. Yeah, I want to use a square one. Wish I had more. Oh, wait. This is the perfect opportunity to do this. I've been wanting to do this. You said this works. How do I turn the light on? Lights on. You said this works while it's closed. Start retracted. And that's never going to open. Uh, I don't like it. I'm sorry. Cool idea, though. I may use that for a really large ship. That looks good from a distance. But up close, that looks like butthole. And I will have no buttholes on my ass. Well, yeah, naturally. Yeah. Definitely want to unbind from gear. Let's see if that... Oh, yeah. Let's see if that shines through that. Okay. Yes, it does. Perfect. Excellent suggestions all around. Yeah, yeah, but the thing is, I'd want it to look like a light. Okay. So, we have everything an ass could want. Yeah, no, I'm gonna use it, but I'm gonna use it for larger ships where you see like the bump probably of the light itself from a distance. I think they'd make good running lights on like larger, like marker lights on large ships. Like when we build the Ephira class ship, um, like yeah, I'm definitely gonna incorporate some of those. It's a genius way to add running lights to a nice to a large vessel. Okay, turn that off. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I think I think we have everything we need. We have plenty of bullshit to burn up here, so we don't need a heat shield. Cal could make them blink. Hey, everybody, I'm the Space Kraken. I came from actually the other side of the galaxy. I wouldn't have noticed you, but you were blinking out here like a Christmas tree, and we don't have Christmas in space. So here I am to ruin your day and destroy your save. So nom 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 nom. Progress. Sweet. No, no, I will. I might try that. I might try that. I don't know if I don't know if it'll work or not for me. Okay, so auxiliary service shuttle. All right. Let's save that. Okay. We're going to reroute to that. Okay. Wait, no. We're not going to do that. We're going to reroute to that. So that's good. So now we're going to go pods. This is just temporary. Don't freak out. Okay. We're going to grab that. Going to hit the reroute tool. No, wrong way. Yeah. No, that's what we wanted to do. Hit the reroute tool. We're going to switch the route to this. Okay, then we're going to copy this subassembly here. Okay, we're going to switch the route back to this. Come over here to subassembly. Copy that. Drop that. S Mark 1. Okay, save that. Come over here. Attach you there, actually. Yeah. Attach you there. Grab that. Okay. Whoa, 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 wee wah. Okay. Alright. Going to take this. Okay. There we go. Oh no. Oh no. The drogues are going. We're taking the drogues out. I forgot. We got a we got a fucking RCS port there. Okay. Perfect. Let's see here. There we go. That's a good one. Okay. I do like the band of memes a lot. Okay, so that looks good. Okay. X2 S payload X EVA. Okay. Save that. Come over here. Subassemblies. EVA Mark III. Alright, who's adjusting the volume? Okay. Perfect. That is discreet. Alright, I am leaving. If you guys keep messing with the audio settings, guest can change volume. There, no, I changed it. Okay. There. Now you can only adjust the volume on yours and not in my fucking ears. It's okay. It's okay. All right, let's there we go. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. We're gonna stick her in a shell. Oh. What are you doing? Okay, there we go. Rigid. Clamshell. We like ourselves a good clamshell, boys. Alright, rigid. Okay. Build the fairing. Build the fairing. The entire construction of the ass. Alright. Yeah, we the entire ass construction. Like, we've doubled up on the ass here. Okay. Gonna rotate this. Alright. Wow, I'm better than I thought. Alright, now it is time. Wait, hold on. We gotta. Whoops. Now we need to choose the color for the fairing. So. It's not even the right size. Hold on. Payload. Okay. Is it thirst wearing? Yes, it is. There we go. Bring that up. No. Bring that out. Perfect. Double the cheeks, double the ass. Yes. Our fairings are ribbed for her pleasure. There we go. Perfection. Okay. Okay. Which fairing do we want? How you feeling, chat? 1 for white, 2 for black and white, 3 for orange, or 4 for silver. Or sorry, 4 for gold, which is just white with a shiny ring, or 5 for silver. Well, we're taking a set of ass is up to the Ephira. Right now we are okay. So the ass is the auxiliary auxiliary service shuttle, right? 3 would go best. So the auxiliary service shuttle is going to the KS-1 Imperium. That is our primary space station. This is, we haven't actually tested these yet. So one of them is going to dock to the station. It's guaranteed going to be functional um, as an EVA vehicle, right? Whether we need to observe something at the station, assist in docking operations, maybe go catch a Kerbal that has broke free from his tether and jetpacked his way too far. You name it. There's a lot of things that can be done. So one of them is going to stay there for sure, to act as that. The second one we are going to test on re-entry from the Imperium to see if it also can successfully function as an emergency escape shuttle. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to attach one, and then we are going to deorbit the other one. Moon 10-4. I love the idea of a gravity ring. I've built them before. I'm doing everything I can to avoid the use of robotics in situations where they may be um, fast forwarded. I'm really scared of the Kraken, guys. Like, I'm on console. If my save corrupts, I'm fucked. There's no unfucking it, right? It's not like on PC. Like this, if it corrupts, it's fucked. Okay. All right, and I think we are going to remove, remove. Okay. Yeah, he used that fuel. Uses that fuel. I don't need robotics to make a gravity ring. Now I gotta hear that. Yeah. Yeah, beatbox is cool. This is probably a better profile for ascent and takeoff, right? It's gotta be. I have more lifting surface to assist. Okay. So we've decided to go with orange, it looks like. Sweet. All right. So this times 2 AS Mark 2 payload X Ephira Mark 3. Lemon, what was fire? I still have 2 hours of stream left. Yes, I do. Well, it's Friday, guys, and we've got a lot of people in here. Why don't we bring Void and Bean, um, and anybody who else who wants to join the PlayStation party? So that oh, oh, Lemon. Oh, okay. Well, first of all, Lemon, I don't think I've ever seen you comment here. Welcome, to KSP with Moon, the Kerran Empire. And yeah, hold on. Sorry, I actually tried that time. Sorry. Let's bring anybody who wants to join the PlayStation party into the voice chat after we successfully complete this mission. Let's bring them into the voice chat and let's use up that time to work together to design the most accurate recreation of Apollo, and attempt to do an Apollo moon landing mission together for anybody who wants to come. If you're in the chat, not in the party, you can still assist us in making sure that we're doing things correctly at the right times. So we can do that if you want. I'm down for that. Otherwise, we can hang out and do other stuff. We'll see. We'll see where the mood's at. We'll see where the time's at by the time we get this up there. And thank you, Lemon. I appreciate that. Well, Lemon, it's okay, man. You're here. You've got me, and I am going to help fulfill your KSP fix, right? I'm going to help you. I'm going to get you what you need. We're here. We're playing Kerbal, and you can guaranteed, I'm not playing it in such a sweaty way, that it demotivates you, right? Like I am playing this in a cool and approachable way. All right, so without further ado, we're going to launch you. Let's check our staging quick. Firing first will be our SRBs, immediately followed in synchronicity with our mainsails, all right? And then these will separate with the Separatrons. Sepratron scum. Okay. And then, yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I will review the Discord after our stream. Send invite, Moon Boy. All right, Seprotron. Let's see here. We'll see if we have time. We got an hour left. We got 1 hour left. We might make that an event. I'm not sure. We'll see. Mainsail. Okay, so wait. So hold on. You're gonna fuck me up. Okay. Might solid fuel booster. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. We don't want you. Wait, is it just one? Is it just one? I think we determined that the just one worked. No, we didn't. Okay. What is that attached to? That's attached to the decoupler ring. That was the problem. Okay. Get out of here! Okay. That should work well for that. Okay. Let's check again. Those separate. Then this will separate. Moonbow. Moonbow. What sort of fool do you take me for? They are prioritized to empty first. So we're not using at least a little bit of fuel for these main engines for liftoff. Right? That gives us probably at least 200 meters per second on that, right? It's got to. This fuel in these nose cones drains out first via these good via this straight to that. And by the time this is empty, that's empty, right? So just a little bit of extra fuel, aerodynamically put into the craft here. All right, turn off the fuel request overlay. There we go. Okay, so check interstaging. This is going to separate. Twiddle away, bean boy. Okay, evil! All right, let's see here. Decoupler, cool. All right, separatrons want to fire when the decoupler fires. There we go. After those separate, we can ignite that mainsail engine. That'll blast us into whatever the fuck orbit we want. This, all right, so this needs to deploy probably at the same time that this does. But I'm going to separate the two of them. There we go. So this will, yeah, this will be eligible to be broken as soon as. Yes, it is, Moonbow. This is the Kerran Empire way, okay? Brute force. We can afford it. Look how much fuck you money I have. Fuck you. I could launch the whole station in one piece. You're right. You're probably right. I could probably do that. All right, so that's gonna separate. No, you know what? I think we need to be able to ditch that sooner. That Afira goes all the way up to our apoapsis, right? So we're going to ready the clamshell deployment of the pairing payload next in line after the separation of the SRBs. Well, the hybrid SRBs, right? Like, is this? Would you call this an SRB? If it has also stores liquid fuel in it for the main engines, like, is it? That's still technically an SRB, right? Or is there a different name for that? I'm sure NASA already does shit like this, right? Okay, what decoupler? Rigid. Of course, rigid. Why? There should just be an option where everything's rigid all the time. Like, I don't. Who wants a wiggly dick rocket? Nobody wants a wiggly dick rocket. In fact, I challenge all of you. Thank you, Lemon. I challenge. I challenge all of you to launch an Apollo with no struts and no rigid attachment, and perform an entire Apollo mission without using strut or rigid attach or any struts whatsoever. It's impossible. You wiggle your way into oblivion. All right, so mainsail, and then after the mainsail, we want to detach to be able to detach from this, and that is attached via a docking port. So we are going to enable staging and disable crossfeed on that. Okay. Would it be difficult to Bluetooth fuel like that? Like, I don't know. Yeah, you're probably right. You gotta tube it down. Probably. I don't. I don't know. Could be that difficult. Probably. I don't know. I know a guy, right? I've used plumber's tape before. I could make the pipes. All right. So, Clampetron docking port's gonna dedock. Okay. And then we will want to ignite that spark and that spark. Okay. At no point in time do we want to ignite the sparks attached to the front. So we're going to give ourselves a buffer zone with the parachutes. Okay. This is for anybody who's still in the Spotify stream. This is probably the best cover of the song Cambodia that you'll ever hear. All right, there we go. I think we're good. I think let's let's shove it up there. Let's get it going. All right, preparing to launch our test bed for an auxiliary service shuttle, which hopefully, if it passes the test, will also double as an emergency re-entry and escape shuttle, right? An escape pod, if you will. Um, so we got two mission objectives. One, to dock one of these to the Imperium. The second mission objective is to re-enter. Jebediah is coming along. Apparently, I didn't choose him, but he's here. Jebediah is coming along, probably to test the re-entry module. You brave son of a bitch. He's like, I'll volunteer. All right, so let's, without further ado, mission control. This is Launchpad. We are prepped and ready to launch this double payload of ass to the Imperium. Request permission to launch. Copy that, Mission Control. Preparing for launch in T minus 49, 48. Just kidding, we're going. We are hauling ass. Thank you, KDF. That's great. That's one small ass for man. One giant ass for mankind. Wait, that's the wrong fucking way. We're going this way. Get your ass over here. Whoop. There we go. I'm gonna put her at 90. I'm going up. I'm going up too much, so I want to go less up. There we go. Preparing for booster separation. In 3, 2, 1. Much more betterest. Okay. Approaching edge of the atmosphere. Alright. Code away. Which one did you get in, Jeb? Of the two you could get in, you got in the backy one. Okay. Alright, we are angling prograde. Here we are. One tiny leap for mankind. Oh, look at him leap. It's so cute. Okay. So let's get to that orbit. We're actually going to be in a much higher orbit than the station, which is more than fine. Well, they're turning themselves into coral reefs. If the coral reefs grow back after they hit the water there. Okay. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Launch Jeb into the moon. What? Lemon? That kills people. Okay. So let's Set that as our target. Okay. Set that. Add maneuver. Okay. Oh my God, we're maneuvering. You've never seen anybody maneuver this good. Look at that. Super, hyper efficient maneuver. It doesn't get better than that. Somebody call NASA. They've lost the employee of the month. That's fucking trash. I'm just kidding. 17 people. I might actually have to read a poem tonight. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see here. We really did fuck that fucking launch, didn't we? That's fine. Alright, we're gonna ditch you. Goodbye. Have a beautiful time. Okay, activating next engine. Perfection. Engine test complete. Alright, let's go the fast way, yeah? How close do we get? That's actually not too bad at all. Okay, warp 2, next maneuver. We're on our way to the space station actually now, Lemon. Well, it's not like right when we get into space. You know, we gotta get in the neighborhood first and then navigate there. We're on our way there now though. Turning our lights on for maximum cinematic value. There we go. Preparing for node. Node is in T minus 46 seconds. We're going to fast forward to the node. All right. And burning to match orbit. I'm sorry, what was the question, KDEF? Okay. Only 38.6 meters per second left to go. Gonna finish burning that out. Travel to the next galaxy over and see my fellow Gleepmorps. Gleepmorps owes me money. If I go there, I'll try to be nice, but I'm just eventually going to be reminded that he owes me money because the first thing he's gonna do when I get to his space hut is want to show me all the cool new Funko Pops he got, and I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna smile like, oh, that's cool. Those some pretty cool Funko Pops, and I see that they're limited edition, and I see they were only at Target, and I know they cost more because they're at Target. I know this, and it's like he just completely glossed over the fact that he owes me $20 fucking. And if you got $25 fucking to buy a goddamn fucking platinum plated Elsa frozen fucking Funko Pop, maybe you got $20 to toss back to your old buddy Moon. But no, so no, I think I would rather avoid going to Gleepmorps. Do wish him well for me, yes? Did we go too far? Do I need to unfar? Um, no, we didn't. We didn't go far enough. There we go. Oh, that's gonna be fucking perfect. Warping. On our way. Approaching the Imperium. Oh, there she is, boys. 10 kilometers out. Well, damn, Moon. That was a tangent. That's all I do, buddy, is a tangent. Retrograde. Hurry up! Hurry the fuck up! Igniting. In 3, 2, 1. Pew. For any of you just joining us, welcome to KSP with Moon. This is the Kerran Empire. We are currently launching a set of emergency escape shuttles to our main space station, the Imperium, KS-1 Imperium. We're actually going to be using one of them to test as a re-entry module to see if it can handle it. The other one will be attached to one of the docking ports on the Imperium to stand by for small craft EVAs, rescues, observations, science, whatever you think you could use a little shuttle for like this. I'm activating the Gleep Warp high-powered laser to destroy the Gleep Warps. You probably should do that. Okay, so we're super good on fuel, which is unfortunate because there's no way for us to get the fuel out of this. But that's totes fine. Actually, if we park it nearby, we can probably hook onto it later. So while we're a decent distance away, I am going to jettison this because we don't need that. All right. Now we are going to head over to the station. Okay. Just gonna get in position here. Okay. Use a little RCS to boost us forward. Okay. There we go. All right. Perfection. Turn that off. Prograde. Gonna aim towards the target. Angle past a little bit. What is this? What does this do? We've done that. Okay. Go back to docking mode. Or, there we go. Oh, God. Okay. Those are out of fuel. I swear to God, I said turn off the... Oh, you know what? I see what happened. Okay, so we only have RCS thrusters to do this, but that's totally fine. Like we've got what we need. Okay. But if we go to do this again, we need to make sure that we're not, sucking the fuel out. There we go. With that rate of decrease, I'm going to put us down to 20, and I'm going to save. Tonight's quick save of the game was brought to you by Brondo the Thirst Mutilator. It's got what plants crave. Okay, there we go. And we are going to just gently warp to the station. We're not stuck in space, we're moving. Nobody's stuck. Jeb is not stuck. There we are. I'm now going to orient myself retrograde in relation to my target. And I'm going to burn. There we are. Okay. I'm going to adjust this. To change my angling a little bit so I'm still approaching the station. Drifted just a little bit. There we go. 5.8 meters per second. Approaching the Imperium now. Brought to you by Carl's Jr. Okay, perfection. But I'll tell you what, I'd like to do this in the daylight. So let's... Everybody break for lunch. Be back here in 20 minutes. And we're gonna dock. Okay. Perfect, we are in the light. Okay. Yep, dude. Okay. Twist and shout. Control from here. Okay. Oh. Oh, God, I didn't mean to do that. What'd I do? Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. Gleep Warp Nuclear Soda. Buy at a Gleep Superstore near you. Okay. Oh, wrong fucking way. There we go. Switch to docking mode. Perfection. Turn there. Okay. Excellent. We're doing it. Approaching KS-1 Imperium. Imperium, this is Ass Shuttle 1 and 2, requesting permission to dock. Okay, there we go. Approaching. KS-1, I'm no longer asking. I'm telling you, we are docking. We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. I like you, and I want you. Okay, set as target. Okay, set as target. Okay, control from here. Alright, open. Angle towards the target. Okay. Alright. Right there. Also, 17 people watching, no pressure. That's a decent amount of people to watch. I appreciate that. All right, so if you are just joining us for the first time, maybe you're taking a poop and I just happen to come across your screen while you're reaching down for a wipe. This is KSP with Moon, and we are working on the Kerran Empire. It's our little club for cool people like you. If you join the Kerran Empire in Discord, not only can you get advance notice of when we will be doing our streams, but you'll be able to participate in challenges and post your own builds and see the things that other people make too. It's free to be a part of it, and we'd love to have you there. There is a link pinned to the comments here. All you gotta do is click on it, it'll take you right to it, and you can jump right in. We try to stream most weekdays right about 4 p.m. Central Standard Time to about 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, give or take, depending on how things go. Alright, so now that I've got the station oriented in the way that I want it, I'm going to tell it to chill out. I'm going to switch back to, oh, it's a floating engines. We don't care about those. There we are. We are going to angle at the station. We're going to align ourselves in a way that is sexy. Alright. Very mindful, very demure. Okay, we're going to activate that. And we are going to slowly approach KS-1. Thank you, VDW. I appreciate that. I just give the people what they want. All right. Screenshot. Copy that, Lemon. We are already rendezvoused, but I appreciate that we're doing it with, in a way that is not offensive to you. We are docking. I'm just kidding, Lemon. Okay. On our way. There we go. Lemon, did you already join the Discord? Because I swear to God, I will turn this craft around if you don't join the Discord. Hold on. Wait. Everybody check. Did Lemon join the Discord? You see this happy little guy down in the corner? He will die if you don't join the Discord right now. I'm serious. And like. And subscribe. Oh, Lemon! You hear that, Jebediah? Lemon doesn't care about you or your family. Oh, good. Everybody clap. Jebediah gets to live. Good. I was worried there that you were going to have to commit a murder on your behalf. God. All right, here we go. We're doing it. We're docking the Mark 1 S. Good. Thank you, Lemon. I appreciate that. That's a good lemon. Who's a good lemon? You're a good lemon. Dock, please. Please, Dock. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Come on. Matching rotation. Good. Okay. Alrighty then. So that is that a mission complete? Holy shit. We've fucking done it. Look at this. Expand the station KS-1 Imperium around Kerran. We have fucking done it. Jebediah, wait, who's Jeslyn? All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Fox people in the chat. If you want Jeslyn to test pilot the untested emergency escape and reentry shuttle, press 1. If you want Jebediah to test the shuttle, press 2. Which one of these fine, happy, smiling Kerbals will we shove in the ass and throw into the atmosphere? Bane, says Jeslyn. Grateful Jeb, says Jeslyn. Table, says Jeslyn. Jubes Cloudo, says Jebediah. VDW, says Jebediah. All right, well, Jubes Cloudo. Hold on. Jubes Cloudo, I don't believe I've seen your name before. And I just want to take this out. Oh, and Lemon says too. Bane, I needed an official count while I pitch this to Cloudo. Cloudo, I'm not Wikipedia, so I'm not asking you for money equivalent to a cup of coffee. And you still use Wikipedia. You should probably feel a little guilty about that. But I'll tell you what, you don't have to feel guilty if you join the Kerran Empire. Now, I've linked it in the Discord, and when you join, you'll be able to compete in challenges, rank up, post screenshots of your own build, and see screenshots and helpful information that everybody else, offers on there. I'd love to have you. Also, make sure you like and subscribe. But welcome. I'm happy you popped in now when something wonderful is happening. Okay, so Jeslyn, be Jislyn. I agree, Bane. Jeslyn, we have a job for you. If you could just make your way over to the ass, that'd be great. So we're going to transfer crew. Jeslyn, we're going to transfer you to the test ass. Ass is short for Auxiliary Service Shuttle. All right, we say ass for short because who has time for all those consonants and vowels? Now, Jebediah, we need you to get a proper distance away. I mean, we need you to make your way deeper into the station. You need to learn how to do polls, but this is more fun. All right. Okay. Transfer crew. Jebediah, please assume command of KS-1. The Imperium is yours. All right. Control from here. It is being. I think it is. All right, we are orienting for pod ejection. All right. Here we go. Add a lemon growing module. Lemon, I'm going to add a lemon growing module just for you. Okay. Trajectory locked. Godspeed, Jeslyn, you son of a bitch! Get the fuck out of here! Swing, bada bada. Okay. That was... I'm glad nothing exploded. Okay. So, Jeslyn. Jeslyn? Jeslyn. Ah, yeah, here we go. Okay. The earth was blue, but there was no God. All right, it's me, I'm the God. It is good music. Okay. This doesn't have... Wait. Hey guys, guess what? Oh, and it does have fuel. Cool. We're good. We're golden. Jeslyn, beginning deorbiting procedures. Holy shit, look at all the debris. We are messy up here. Okay. Oh. Oh fuck yeah, buddy. Oh, dude, this is we are riding this ass all the way home. Fuck yeah. That may be just the perfect amount of fuel to deorbit. Okay, yeah, look at that, look at that. Okay, all right. So the auxiliary service shuttle definitely has enough oomph to make that deorbit. That's great. We're gonna miss our mark by a little bit, but that's okay. The next step of this journey is to see if it can naturally handle the heat forces associated from a drop. Like right now, we decoupled from the Imperium at 200,000 meters, right? We burned full retrograde the entire time, so it can. Oh, we do have RCS. Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, docking mode. All right. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. Copy that. Look at that happy little Jeslyn face. She has no idea. Did we pack the parachutes? Yeah, we did. What if she gets hit by a satellite and gets launched out of orbit? Well, then she died a goddamn hero. And I already have a speech prepared. Okay. Let's close our missions tab here. Bleep, bloop, blop. Okay. Check that. Oh, God, wrong fucking button, Jeslyn, you drunk. Okay. The heat is on. Duh, duh. Then we'll make a sport in her name. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Monday night, so you know what that means. Jeslyn Ball is back in town. Monday, Monday, Monday. Let's see how we looking now. Barely any. Barely any. That's fucking Jeslyn. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Okay. We are doing it.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are. You, you have. You're not doing it. Oh. Are there more groceries?
No.
Oh. Is that what the messaging, is that what the dinging of my phone was?
What?
That you needed assistance?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to bring this back. I love Yellow Card, by the way. We're gonna finish testing this, and I think we're probably gonna cut it a little bit early tonight. But we are gonna see if this is gonna make re-entry. Oh, are we? Fuck! Stop! Why does it do that? Okay. Docking mode. There we go. No, fucking retrograde, you dumb. Okay. There we go. Are we just out now? Oh my god, we're just out now. No. Okay, interior overlay. Jeslyn. Also, allow the appearance. It's fun. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. We're doing a good job. As we plummet through the upper atmosphere, I am reminded of just how lucky I am to have all of these people here watching me play Kerbal for you.
You are very lucky, but that's not why.
I'm sorry, what?
I said you're very lucky, but that's not why.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, yes, dear. Yeah, yes, dear. I'm gonna put you in the ass. So it seems to be working well. This ass can take a beating. Look at that. Look at that. Just being absolutely pummeled by heat forces. Look at that. We've done well. Okay. Now, parachutes. It's getting hot in here. Okay. Now, hopefully that's enough parachute. And I'm starting to think it might not be. Jeslyn, just so you know, that paperwork you signed before you left was, well, it basically removed all liability that the Kerran Empire can have for what's happened to you. In fact, it was a signed admission of guilt that you stole this pod and did this to yourself. So fly high, Sky King. We will remember you. Make Jeslyn jump out and glide. Okay, 17 meters per second, 16 meters per second. I need a quick numbers check because this is survivable speed. You're fired. You fired. Jeslyn. I'm gonna need to see you in my office right now. we uh we need to have a talk. It's not. VDW says it's not. Okay. All right. All right. All right. We're gonna wait. No, wait. Go swimming. We fucking did it. Cheslin, you sassy bitch. Bring that home with you, won't you? It's not that far of a swim. Jebediah, I'll never let go. That's funny. Oh my god. Get on there. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Alright. Well, good enough, guys. Jeps has nailed it. I want to thank you all very much for joining me tonight. I cherish these special moments we have with each other. Regular time is around 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Trying to get better at making it exact. To around 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday. So, I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining us. And if you haven't done so already, like, I don't know if you procrastinated, you got distracted, you were too excited or overstimulated or whatever reason, you're here, but you haven't hit that like, subscribe button. Do yourself a favor and do it now. You're gonna thank yourself. Your life is gonna get better. I promise you. You don't want to know what happened to the last guy who came here and didn't hit the like button. Let's just say he's not around anymore. Coincidence? I don't think so. So you guys have a great night, and I'll see you next time on the Kerran Empire.